Hello! We are here back in Bexel with Hercule Poirot, and we are going to pick up today with solving these murders. So as a little recap, in case you missed Tuesday, Alice Asher was bashed on the back of the head while she was selling a pack of cigarettes at an ABC, which is like a train guide, was left on the counter. And then, what was her name? Betty Bernard was strangled with her own belt on the beach in Bexel. And that is where we are currently. We are in the Ginger Cat restaurant where she worked. And we just finished interviewing her employer, and I think we're gonna go interview her family now. Let me know if... Hello, good to see you. Let me know if the audio levels are okay. I left everything right where it was on Tuesday, but if anything needs to be adjusted, let me know. Okay. Sounds good. All right, thank you. We're just gonna do a little primping real quick. And then we're off. Excuse me, Hastings. And we're out of here.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Yes, I know, Poirot.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
I got stuck here on Tuesday too. He really, really, really wants to look at this. We have to walk all the way around. There we... No,
This is
don't...
definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
They could have made that click box a little smaller. Okay, here we go.
I think we've gone past the Barnard's house.
Luckily for me, you have an exceptional sense of direction, Hastings. You are a great explorer.
Oh, I guess we don't have to take the car. I guess they live here.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe?
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do.
Poirot just loves when people have heard of him. It's like his favorite thing. Don't ask.
My
act
parents are at the
modest.
police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair the very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Oh, I like this painting.
This gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt.
Can we walk over here? Okay.
Family photos and files.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go gawk at your house. Nope, okay, can't go over there. Can I just, you know,
It would
rifle
not
through
be
your
polite
purse?
to visit the house without being invited to do so.
No.
The Barnard appear to make music a priority in their budget.
Piano. Well, I mean, there's the gramophone. Why is warm
They're
furniture?
almost modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
Okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Ooh, polar bear. That's a cool little statue. Oh, no, he went over there to primp. I wanted to look at the polar bear. Okay, whatever. We'll inspect Megan.
What is she feeling at the moment? Betty's older sister is not just sad, she's angry.
I mean, her sister was just murdered. She has a right to be angry. Let's see if she went out.
Did Betty go out often?
My sister wasn't a child, sir. She used to go out. She enjoyed films, dancing. She was a very good girl who didn't hang around with men. That's what they always say, no?
Tell me the truth.
I am not interested in what people say. I am interested in the truth, Mademoiselle Barnard. If you only knew how much I would like to talk with someone who does not know that your sister is dead and who could provide me with a true portrait of her, beyond the formalities.
The truth is that my sister was a silly little fool. I tried to reason with her, but she behaved like an idiot.
In what way?
She used to say that if she was going to marry Don, she might as well have some fun now.
I understand. Please continue.
I don't understand.
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him.
I'm pretty sure we never learned his name or where he works. Which is kind of odd that we suddenly know that. Maybe I missed something? She just called him Don and suddenly we knew his full name and where he worked. Poirot, that's impressive. Yeah, Poirot knows everything. Oh, right, we just had to primp. Again.
It looks like Betty was also a music lover, the same as her family.
Oh, we have a antique metronome here. That's pretty cool. Microphone. Sheet music.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
That is not vocal music. Poirot, that is not vocal music.
It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
Let's see, we have a ticket to the cinema for Impossible Love. The Blue Lobster cordially invite to a dinner party. And Mr. and Mrs. Adam Leighton Essex request the pleasure of your company at a dance to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary. Ah, that sounds like fun. 7th of June, that's coming up.
Betty liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Poirot, you have a weird obsession with how pretty people are.
Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice?
Maybe it was the singing. Let's see, what's this box?
This small key should be useful to me.
Because he's so pretty. Yeah, he does really, really love to primp.
A record sleeve with an handwritten title. Betty must have recorded the demo. I'd be interested to hear it.
A what now?
Something on this clock bothers me.
Ooh, we have a note. Can I pull that out?
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock.
No, I cannot pull that out. Can I open this?
What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands.
There's probably a code for this. I guess I'll wait and see. So that's stuck.
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it. This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it. This metal disc is stuck.
Can I use a key to turn it?
There, that's better.
What did that do?
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock. This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it. This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
Yeah, what did that do? Other than make it midnight, or noon, or both.
This metal disc is stuck.
Alright, maybe it's the gears.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels. The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
I get that.
The cogs are blocked.
But how do I get it to move?
The cogs are blocked.
Shh, 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 shh. You don't have to repeat yourself. Oh boy. Does that move?
The cogs are blocked by.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
The cogs are blocked by.
I'm not sure if they're blocked. He's really being very unclear about it.
The cogs are blocked.
I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's a clue that I miss. It can't just be trial and error. No, I can't leave.
This
Oh.
decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
Fastened.
Could the screw be slightly loose?
Can we use the key?
Could the screw be slightly loose?
I don't know. Could it? Poirot?
This decoration appears.
Yep.
This decoration appears.
Okay, but like if it's loose, just unscrew it.
Could the screw be.
Oh, I have to oh my goodness. Sure, glad that worked. Oh, this one's also loose.
Good. It should be possible to open the wooden panel. Look, a key.
Mon Dieu. Ooh.
This could be useful.
Hush, I need to look at the code. 123 12112. 3212. No. I'm assuming that's 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Okay. Now.
I definitely need an object to make these cogs turn.
Oh, the key.
No, the key does not fit this cog.
Alright. Oh, but it can
I
turn.
definitely.
Poirot. Thank you.
Ah, something clicked on the front of the clock. A new lock has appeared.
Man, the real mystery is who
This
is
could be
making
useful.
all of this furniture.
Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty, I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
All right. So Betty
A
had.
record sleeve with an handwritten title.
Yeah, you said that. She had a few bows, I guess. Oh, what's this? Can I look at that?
A box of new stockings.
Whatever could it mean? Oh, can we look over there? At the journal? No?
Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard to decide what to wear. All right, let's primp and then go talk to her sister again. I like this painting too. It looks like San Diego or something. Where are you going? Alright, is Megan back? No.
It is not the right time.
Okay, not the right time. Oh, can I snoop in her purse? No, it's just gonna take me back upstairs. So, did I miss something? Oh, right. I probably have to do this. Okay, so witness, suspect. We only have one suspect so far, and that's the sister. But I guess the question would be, if she did it, why would she murder Alice? Listen to Betty's record. Did we pick up the record? I don't remember picking it up. Oh, maybe it's on the gramophone. Oh, goodness. Of course it's a trick gramophone.
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
Oh, we have a key.
Let us see. What is this cupboard hiding?
Cupboard. 78T Betty. Oh no. I mean, this is accurate.
This looks like solfège.
No, it does not. This is not solfège. These are rests. No. No. The numbers are accurate. It's kind of, but this is not solfège. Solfège is do re mi fa. It's Sound of Music. Whatever. You know, Poirot can't know everything, but he should probably just not talk about stuff that he doesn't know.
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
No. Put it on the record player.
That doesn't work. I must...
Oh, what is this?
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
I don't need a clue, buddy. I've got this.
I heard the sound of a mechanism being triggered.
Who does this? What kind of puzzle is this? Anyway, this must be the 78T. Solfège. Gosh.
I just have to put the record on the gramophone and start it.
This gramophone was made by someone who didn't want anyone to listen to records ever.
That doesn't work.
You literally just said.
That doesn't work.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Can we put it on now?
That doesn't work. I must...
Ah, okay. Now we put it on. Now we put that down. And we push this. Nope, we don't push it. Now we push it.
It looks like some...
No. Now we crank. Then we push it.
middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
You're such a killjoy sometimes.
Ugh.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's true. Did she have any problem with her throat?
Yes, she had to be careful with her voice. Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist, she... Well, it's too late for all that now.
I don't remember any of this in the book. Pretty sure they added this whole music thing. I mean, more puzzles, but it's kind of funny.
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings for someone.
Not your business, Poirot. Yeah, she's upset because her sister died.
She is looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this manner? They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way. She was pretty and he...
Well?
He's a bright man, with a promising career ahead of him. He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous. Oh, a true gentleman.
I hear a note of envy in your voice.
You must have heard wrong.
Well, we do know that she had a letter from somebody named Adrian, so let's see if he was jealous.
You have not mentioned Donald's jealousy.
There's nothing to say.
Suspicious. Come on, cooperate.
I am not your enemy, Mademoiselle Bernard.
And you are not my friend either, Mr. Poirot, sir.
Yes, but your lies are not helping Mr. Fraser, or you for that matter.
I mean, it is complex because there's another murder wrapped up in this.
This case is much more complex than you think. It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man, slightly reserved too, and as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent. Betty was frightened.
And when was this?
The first time was about a year ago, but they rowed more recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man. It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased. Donald turned quite pale and started shaking and kept saying one day...
Well?
He'd commit murder.
I like how she's like, very promising future, so nice, so generous, also extremely violent, and she's terrified of him. Maybe a little bit of mixed signals there. Could he have killed? Well, I don't know. Is she afraid he's a suspect?
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect?
Yeah,
I
seriously.
knew that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter. Don loved Betty with all his heart.
The little matter of him threatening to kill her. I can't imagine
for one instant that he would hurt her.
Very good, Mademoiselle Bernard. Thank you for your help.
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très bien, Hastings. Let's see him now. Au revoir, mademoiselle. My deepest condolences to your parents.
Of course, Mr. Poirot. And don't be too hard on Don. He's more fragile than he looks.
If you say so.
Uh-huh.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
I'll try my best. What had Betty planned to do with her evening? She probably planned to meet someone. She had letters and she had a ticket. Did Betty know her assailant? Maybe? No. Okay. No. Stop it. Well, I guess we're just doing trial and error at this point. I don't know how those things are connected.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
I'm trying. Okay, what is her behavior hiding? She liked Donald and she kept looking at the photo. Which again, it's a photo of her sister who's just killed, so I don't know why this is suspicious. Question Donald. Okay. I will be gone for like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right, now we're going to talk to Donald.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
Alright, let's see if I can walk past that one part of the building without looking at it 18 times. No, it's still there. Why is this, like, click box so big? Alright, whatever. Here we go. Just making a wide circle. Still think this is a great name, Ginger Cat. Ah, there he is. Wow, he looks sloshed.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You're Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be at the right time, but I would like to ask you a few questions.
Well, let's just stare at him a little bit first.
This man looks suspicious.
He looks drunk. Crumpled clothes. White horse whiskey. Dark circles. Yeah, he looks drunk.
Donald Fraser is in a terrible state, as if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking White Horse.
Leave me alone.
I can't really do that, dude.
Tell me that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
Say that Betty only ever did as she pleased. Let's see if he saw her yesterday.
Did you visit Betty yesterday afternoon?
No, I haven't seen Betty for 2 days. I was at the office yesterday afternoon.
Can you prove that?
Of course. But why this question? Betty died yesterday evening, didn't she?
Annoyed. Let's just keep him on his toes. Do you like whiskey?
Yesterday, a guest came to the Ginger Cat alone and ordered a White Horse whiskey, and by the look of it, you also appear to be fond of this brand.
Yes, it's a good whiskey and not cheap. I only drink it on special occasions. Or tragic ones.
I understand. Do you know what Betty's plans were yesterday evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Well, do we know the sister wasn't here?
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No, I often take work home with me.
Well, that means you don't have an alibi.
Therefore, you have no alibi, Mr. Fraser.
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer, Mr. Poirot. I would like you to leave now, please.
He kinda looks like David Tennant. Just a little bit. Or maybe it's the accent.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, he's all yours, Chief Inspector. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
I'm trying, Poirot. Kinda looks like Colonel Mustard. Jap does. Okay, did Donald have a motive? Well, we know that he did. He was in love. And she went out a lot. Nope. And he was violent. Nope. And I don't know how this... He doesn't have an alibi? Motive. What do these things have to do with the motive? Okay, well, apparently him being in love with her doesn't count as a motive. Oh, his motive is jealous. Well, yeah, I just didn't understand how those things added up. Whatever. Does he have an alibi? No. He may have done it, yes. Does Donald have a motive for all of them? No, not that we know of. I feel like we haven't spent much time looking into that, though. Like, we didn't ask him a single question about Andover.
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Jap to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree, without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
Ooh, it's about to get dramatic.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene. The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand.
Still like this dress.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
She stored her stuff in 6.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
Yes, there we go. She's gonna change.
Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
I mean, we know he's the belt, so I guess we'll take the belt off.
The killer tries to remove his victim's belt. She panics and tries to stop him. She runs away, pursued by her assailant.
I think I did it
No,
wrong.
there is no sign of a chase. Things must have happened differently. Let us think again, mon cher. The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Keep going.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
Change.
Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
Yeah, so well hidden. I guess we could just keep going.
They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
Oh, good. She put it around
The
her neck
murderer
to make
moves
it
behind
convenient.
her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
As in all murder mysteries, the victim dies in like 2 seconds.
Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by timing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
He's like, Poirot out. Do I have to walk all the way back?
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
I just feel like he could have done more investigating with connections with the first murder. But I'm not Poirot.
Japp has decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling. Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
Yeah, the murder is quite cocky. They're really bragging. Today's the 30th, so
no
that's
time
a
to
problem.
lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
I guess I gotta find the phone. Ooh, but we're gonna turn the fan on first. There we go. Okay.
Ah, some cool air. Hello, Japp. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
The entire population. Okay. We prepare to go, I guess.
Daily Flicker, July 30, 1935. ABC affair, no progress. The alphabet murderer is still on the run. Ever since the police found the connection between the Bexhill and Andover affairs, the inquiry has barely progressed. In this issue, we are publishing provocative letters sent by the killer to Hercule Poirot. Unfortunately, they have not yet helped to find him. Daily Flicker, July the 26th, 1935. The Bexhill Horror. Young maid strangled on the beach. Killer struck at midnight.
It's funny because they said, what are you doing, Hastings?
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
No, everything must be ordered.
Hastings' order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay. I'll let you pack them.
Hastings like, I'm gonna murder you next.
Or the same. It really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess.
It is an art form. A tricky one at that. What is Hastings even packing? Dirty clothes and empty laudanum bottles?
Voila. It only took a minute.
And in 3 seconds is going to be messed
Poirot,
up
you
because
were
there's
right.
so much empty space.
I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
But why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two, although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
Alright, I gotta find the letters.
It is not a good time.
You told me to do this.
It is not a
though.
good time.
Where are the letters?
It is not a good time.
Compare. Where are they?
It
Are
is
they
not a good time.
They're not. Okay, they're not on the desk. Hastings, where'd you put the letters?
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Poirot, let
Really?
it go.
I hadn't noticed.
That's so rude.
In his haste, Hastings tore the envelope.
His name is Hastings. Oh, I guess I have them.
Poor Mr. Poirot. Not so good at this little criminal.
Okay, no, we don't need to listen to the bragging again. The address written on this envelope is wrong. The killer wrote White Horse Mansions. Is it a mistake? So the letter went to White Horse Mansions, then White Horse Court, and then finally Whitehaven Mansions. Oh, do I have to, like, turn it around? Owl Post. What is this, Harry Potter? Seriously, where are the letters? Oh, I probably have to put it on his desk. If you yell at me again, Poirot, I swear. Where are the letters? Mon Dieu. Are they over here? It's just a newspaper. Maybe I'm just supposed to leave. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, go to the police station or something. We'll try that.
It is not the right time.
Dude, where are the letters then? Compare the new letter. But I don't have...
Right, let us compare this new letter with the second one.
Okay, whatever. Sure.
Let us examine this more closely.
Poirot can't figure out his desk, apparently.
Certain characters in the two letters may have...
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, this...
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep,
I
and let me
have to
guess.
find
It's
some...
the crooked A.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
Uh-huh, it's crooked.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
And then it's the W.
I have to find some...
Mm-hmm, it's this one.
The W is not printed properly.
And... wait.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
I still don't understand what that proves. Like, couldn't the killer
Let us
use
now
different
try
typewriters?
and get our brain cells to work.
Why did the murder warn us so late? It had the wrong... Nope. It had the wrong address. Yeah, apparently it is impossible.
The letter should have arrived in time.
I'm
The
not
postmark
Poirot.
shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard. Poirot, the telephone. It must be Jap.
Must be. Couldn't be anyone else. Let me just meander over here. Oh. Who turned the fan off?
I have some news from Churchton. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
Yes, let's meet on the train.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh dear.
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
You go, my friends. I will come soon.
I have to snoop. Okay. Well, this view is very nice. Ooh, let's look at the bird.
This place is very calming.
It is. There's some flowers. There's a hole in the ground. And I mean, there's the ocean. That's very calming.
The site is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Poirot, fascinated by the rabbit hole, not just like the giant cliff with the ocean. Alright, let's actually look at the body.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Let me guess, this is going to be a puzzle watch. Oh, he's got his,
A signet ring, very
Coat of
probably
arms.
with the Clark family's coat of arms.
was that 1587? Money.
Nothing appears to be missing from this wallet.
Don't carry your passport around with you. That's not a good idea. Does that say?
An oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
Oh, Year of the Dragon. Keys.
It
I
is
love old
pointless.
keys. I love keys like that. They're so cool. Why is that pointless, Poirot? The keys are pointless. Okay, well, there's the guide. Oh,
An ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
it's a little gruesome.
Apart from the wound to the throat, the body isn't touched. No cuts, no bruises. Apart from the wound to the throat.
Yeah, you said that.
Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder. The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Oh, wait, I can look at this?
The body is just in front of a bush, one of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Oh, this is very pretty.
I'm not going to leave now.
What?
The body is...
Yeah, I looked at the bush. Examined the crime scene. I looked at the body. It won't let me walk over here. Do I have to look at the body again? No, I did that. No, I did that. Poirot really doesn't want to walk over there. I looked at this. We're at a 4. Sorry if you can hear that. Somebody's mowing the lawn outside.
The sight is exceptional.
I looked at the bush.
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Let me know how loud that is, if it's super obnoxious. I can try to do something. What was his position when he was killed?
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Did he see his murderer? Probably not. He said it was a clean wound, so clearly he wasn't struggling. Here comes Colonel Mustard. Sound is fine. Okay, thank you.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
I doubt he's an opportunist.
The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
And that, well, all that money was still in his pocket. I mean, I don't feel like either of these things are true.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
I guess I thought violent meant like a struggle, but I don't know. Question the brother. Okay. Can I leave now?
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest.
Is a tisane not tea? That's what he normally drinks. Yeah, it's literally tea. Whatever, I don't need to point out every inconsistency. I kinda do, it's okay.
It is not the right time.
I wanna snoop. Okay, let's look at this guy.
There is something very viril about him.
What? Is it his interesting hairline? What?
There is something very viril about him.
I got it, Poirot. I don't know what you want me to look at.
Franklin Clark is an adventurer, the sort of man that women like.
I don't know, Poirot. It sounds like you kind of like him. Let's look at Thora over here.
There is something elegant about her.
She's got a nose, I guess.
She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
Yeah, he's really savage. Okay, what am I looking
Hastings does not like very hot tea. He's going to blow on his cup for a good while before drinking. It is not the right
at?
time.
How un-British of him. Alright,
It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to question him.
okay. Poirot really wants to talk to this guy.
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
Pretty sure that's Hastings' voice. Alright, we'll be understanding.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
That makes you a suspect.
Everybody, including you?
Naturally.
What were you doing last night?
Just...
After dinner, I went to my bedroom. At 11 in the evening, the telephone rang. It was the police. I went to look for my brother.
What is your favorite book? I don't feel like that's relevant. Let's see if it was dark.
Was it a dark night?
It was a new moon. I took a lantern.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Miss Clark.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But
Yay,
Poirot,
time to
a
snoop.
gentleman shouldn't...
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Hastings, I'm just snooping. It's not like SWAT's about to burst in here. I want to look at this book. It looks cool. Flowers.
It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
Cookies. Those look very sad.
A dragon.
Okay. Here's another dragon.
Dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's theme.
Dragons are pretty cool, but this looks like a peacock,
turtle.
maybe? Oh. Yeah, that's a turtle.
A tiger.
Crane?
A crane?
Oh, what else? Oh yeah, the book.
Comside's private collection, purchases since 1920. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
I think they said it was 1935, so the book is only 15 years old. Inspect the lounge.
I'm not going to leave now.
Oh. Okay, let's go over here. Thinking.
The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
Okay.
Each cardinal
No,
point
no, no,
is
no, no.
associated...
You don't need to repeat that. I thought I could turn the page.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
You certainly have. Oh, I have to set the colors. So are all the colors the same? Blue, black, tan, pink. Green, tan, red. No, they're not the same. Oh, so those are like underneath. And those are the upper ones. Okay. Well, let me see what colors I need. Black, white, blue, and red. Black, white, blue, and red.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
I mean, I didn't even... do that on purpose. Okay, so I guess I gotta go look at the table. Dude, why can't I... So the crane is on top. Okay, I just need to see which way they're turned. Okay, so tiger, dragon, crane. Yeah, it's really the turtle I wasn't sure of. So it's really their face is turned... Well, this one isn't. Okay. Let's try again. Who is designing this crazy furniture?
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Oh, yeah, there's dots on them. Whatever.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
Yeah, I got it. So I just put the dot over here. Boop. I guess that's right. And then... So I think the crane was on this end of the... Well, I guess it could be either one. These were on the short ends, so these must be black and red. So let's see. Red would go there. And then black would go there. Is white right? Yes. Okay. And blue. So now I just need the inner circle to be correct. There's that and that.
I think I heard a bang. Could it be this cupboard?
I don't know.
This is interesting.
Ooh, nice knives. Let's read the letter first.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comside Churton, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
Well, that's sad.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
Also, those look blunt AF.
Here's Miss Grey.
Just
Sorry to keep
standing
you
there.
waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Indeed, mademoiselle. This porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe. Wait, let me find the reference.
She appears to be very flustered.
Well, our employer was just murdered. Oh, what happened to her brooch?
She's unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
Here? Teapot with black dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
Acquired while working with Sir Carmichael. I used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
What was your relationship
Did you
like?
have a good relationship with your employer?
He treated me well, and I am sorry for his death.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Comside.
Where were you?
What
when
were
the
you
crime was
doing yesterday
committed?
evening at the time of the murder?
I was sleeping. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns and they found the body.
What do you think of Franklin?
What are your feelings about Franklin Clark?
What an odd question. Of course I think he's a good man. He's energetic, nice, very sociable.
Miss Grey, if I may be so bold, please do not take offence. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse me.
We didn't even ask her anything.
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark kissing Miss Grey at the foot of the stairs.
Do you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done, mon ami. Well spotted.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene. Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush. The old man walks quietly along the gravel path. Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
What? Attack from the left, attack from the right. I guess I'm on the left.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the left-hand side. He walks over the gravel on the path. The noise alerts Sir Clark, who turns around.
That was very unclear.
No, Sir Clark was attacked by surprise. He could not see his assailant. Let us think again, mon cher. Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Yeah, we wait.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path. Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it. The killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass. Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Oh dear. That seems bad.
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes. Indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that. Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
My apologies. My throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
The plot thickens.
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
A propelling pencil is just a mechanical pencil.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
For those of you like me who are curious, I've just obtained a modifiable object. Oh, is that my pencil? Well, now he said it's a pen. Yeah, that's definitely a pen. Right? A never sharp pen. That Poirot immediately disassembled. Okay, anyway. Let's take a look at them. David Tennant over here.
Donald is always on edge.
Ooh, he cut himself. Tense hands, alright.
Leave me alone.
I can't. I have to figure out how tense you are. Dark circles. Maybe he just looks like that.
Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he is trying hard to control himself. She appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time.
She's got an earring, she's got blush, she's got a necklace.
She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her eye. Did she make herself beautiful for him?
Okay, how about these? Oh yeah, I forgot about her. That's Alice's niece.
Sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says.
It's not really an appropriate comment at this moment, Poirot.
Sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes...
What?
The song says, sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this blonde is an angel.
This is not relevant to anything. But okay. Can I look at Hastings? No, I can look at
Franklin
him.
Clark always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel. I ought to concentrate on my guests. I wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
Order and method.
Megan, dear girl, please be patient.
Mr. Poirot, how dare you address me by my first name?
Please excuse me, mademoiselle. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with P.
Must we go into that?
Yes, we must.
No, of course. Not if it makes you uncomfortable.
Come on, Mr. Poirot. I imagine we all feel terribly uncomfortable about these murders.
It's true. We've to catch the killer, not be spared the gory details.
It's not what
Mr.
I thought I was
Fraser,
gonna say.
please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else. Nothing I haven't already said.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard? Did your sister say if she was seeing another man?
She never would have told me.
Why?
Why would she hide the fact from you?
Betty knew I didn't approve of her behaviour. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile.
Do we?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is the killer clever? Is the killer sure of himself? Is the killer a seducer? Does the killer like trains? Well, he is using the ABC. I don't know that that means that they like trains. I don't think he is impulsive, yeah. Very methodical. Is the killer generous? I don't think generous is the right word. I think it's more like egotistical.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Well, it's just that...
I'll give you some money if that's what you're worried about.
You do not have the money to pay for the train, is that it?
You didn't have to say it like that, Poirot. You could have just been
It's
like...
normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed.
Yeah,
Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
that's what Poirot
Oh,
should have
sir.
said.
I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon. The meeting was most fruitful.
Really?
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Me every morning when I wake up. Alright, what do the victims have in common? What do they have in common? Oh, cough medicine, problems with their voice, doctor.
The first two victims suffered from bad throat, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
I keep seeing mustache trophies pop
Thank you for
up.
coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor. Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I've to take Miss Grey to the station to see our lawyer in Torquay.
Are you leaving your job?
Are you leaving Churston for good?
Miss Grey very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs, but naturally she prefers to find a position in London.
Ah, très bien.
I'll be absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient drowsy.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle.
Anyway, I was gonna say, I was wondering if I could, like, change his mustache.
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
I'll have to check when I'm done with the game.
This poor woman is very ill.
Dazed eyes. Clenched. Her wrists are not clenched whatsoever, but okay.
Please tell the nurse to hurry. Please.
Oh, medicine.
This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation.
Give her the morphine. Oh, I really like this painting up here. It's very pretty. Let's just primp.
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
Oh, I didn't try to talk to her. My bad. You said I'd be rude. I didn't want to be rude.
Mr. Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have you seen the nurse? She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Man, if it's a puzzle that I have to give this lady her morphine, I don't think that's a good idea.
The Clark residence. Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clark's nurse. I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
She has just left, but I will take care of it.
No, we won't.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
This lady is a terrible nurse. Yeah, we just let random strangers
It is not the right time.
give morphine to our patients.
Lady Clark is in pain.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the key. The lion wardrobe. The lion.
Lady Clark is in pain. Lady
Yeah,
Clark is in pain.
Okay. Oh, that thing.
Lady Clark is in pain. I have to give her an injection of morphine.
I know, but I'm trying to find
It's closed.
it. Okay, she said the key was hidden in the lion
It's closed.
thing. I'm assuming that was back downstairs where Lion Head was. Oh, back down we go. Yeah, there's the Lion Head. Well, yeah, we have time to primp.
Lady Clark is in...
Yes, I know she's in pain. I'm trying to find a freaking key.
Here is the skeleton key.
All right. Oop, nope, there was something else. What did I miss?
April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra.
All right. I do not think that Poirot is certified to give shots of any kind, and certainly not morphine.
Ah, Mr.
Okay.
Poirot.
I'm glad I didn't have to do
I
that.
feel better now. Thank you for your help.
You invited me. What do you want?
You asked for me, chère madame.
Yes, yes, of course, I wish to speak with you. But what was it about?
I don't know.
No doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh, poor Carmichael. Has the madman who killed him been caught?
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in Cheston on the day of the murder.
Indeed. People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no strangers around the house that day?
Who said that?
The people who live here. Your brother-in-law, Miss Gray.
Miss Gray? Oh, I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go immediately.
You are entitled to do so, naturally.
I'm pleased that you approve. The others have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to. Oh.
What is she up to? And she's... Can I snoop now?
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Let's steal it.
I've finished with this subject.
Okay. Can I look at her?
She's asleep.
Yeah, that's
I must
that's
find
good.
a way to wake her up gently. This subject would probably be useful to me.
I couldn't just be like, excuse me, madame. Excusez-moi. No, I have to build a music box from scratch. Okay, I saw the other piece out here. Yes, I don't even have all the pieces.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Okay, now let's go back to the puzzle.
This couple appears to be having fun.
Fun game of croquet. Man, I want to play croquet.
Lady
Sounds like
Clark
fun.
and Sir Carmichael were very happy, but they did not have any children.
Well, if they didn't want children, that might be why they were happy. Okay. I think I saw a number on here. 3. Okay, yeah, so we'll put that one on there. I think that one's 1.
The bronze comb is preventing me from positioning this one.
Oh, okay. Then take that one out. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. And now the spring that Hastings so kindly gave us.
I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me.
I think he's used to you by
This
now.
part appears to be working.
Yeah, turn it. I think we're done. No, 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 no. No, don't take that out. We're done. Turn it. Ba-da-bum-bum. It's the Murder, She Wrote theme.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah, yes, Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her, but for me she was nothing but a hypocrite.
I don't know. It seemed like she did a fine job.
Miss Grey was a hard worker, though.
Thank goodness. Fortunately, she was good at her job. I don't see why you all think you should have to defend that girl.
I don't have any opinion. But sure, I'll agree with you. I will humor you.
Well, I appear to have been wrong about Thora Grey.
So you all agree. How nice it is to be all of the same mind.
This lady is dying and like high on drugs, so I'll just humor her. She took care of you though.
Miss Grey did look after you very well, though.
Outwardly. But she's hiding something. I think she tried to poison me.
Miss Grey? A poisoner? But everybody appears to like her.
It proves she knows what she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
A liar?
Let's see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock I saw her talking to someone.
Really? And what was this man like?
An ordinary sort of man with a very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
No, he was not a gentleman.
It would be best to leave her to sleep now. The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Man, I should be getting paid for this. Just like, I'm apparently the butler. I'm giving shots, I'm answering the telephone, I'm fixing the music box.
Hello?
Poirot, is that you? Hastings here.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from the murderer?
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
I question Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Briefly. But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But secretive. I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty orphans, mine old ladies that have the maladies.
Poirot, are you mocking me?
No ill intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
He's like, yes, I am mocking you, Hastings. Ooh, map.
This plate appears to be able to move, but something is blocking it. This plate appears...
No, you do not need to say that every time. So can any of the plates
This plate
move?
appears...
No. No. Can this move? Aha, button!
I must need something to continue.
Oh. Okay, well I have a key and I don't think that's right. Let's keep snooping. Wait.
Australia.
Very good, Poirot.
Sumatra.
Oh, Sumatra. That's where that tiger was from.
This plate appears to...
Shh.
This plate appears to...
So, like, I saw it move.
This plate appears to...
Hush, hush, hush.
This plate appears...
Shh.
This plate appears...
Hush, 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 hush. Okay, I'm just gonna come back because I feel like I need an inventory object that I don't have. Let me out. Murder, She Wrote theme still going on over there.
Franklin appears to be very active.
He's got guns. He's got Bambi's head on his wall. Ooh, he plays tennis.
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
Do I have some to poke that though? Okay.
4 Chinese symbols are engraved on this padlock.
It's just, you know, he's a regular old laddie.
The characters engraved on this disc resemble those engraved on the padlock.
Okay, how am I supposed to know the order though? I guess... Oh.
Like this. This character appears to be the right way round.
Okay, oh, I see. I'm putting them in order.
Like this. That's it. This character appears to be the right way round. That's it. This character appears to be the right way round.
Okay, so now I need to put them in order. That's not Ni Hao, is it? The one that looks like that. Then we have Something looks like power cables. This one was a picnic table. And the house. Okay. I don't know Chinese characters, so this is what we got. That really does kind of look like Ni Hao, though. All right, power cable, picnic table. Aha, there we go.
At last, the cupboard is open.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. The English countryside is back in fashion. By English, I don't mean British, but a very specific image of rural England. A patchwork quilt of green fields bordered by hedgerows, a landscape where skylarks sing and wildflowers flourish, a bucolic, idle people. No. Peopled by honest, hard-working farming folk gathering in the harvest. What is this?
Genteel and wild. English countryside revisited.
How do you pronounce that? We're gonna look it up.
Idle.
It is idle? Okay.
Idle.
Idle. What's this one?
The Railway Children, E. Nesbit.
A family who moved to Three Chimneys, a house near the railway, after the father, who works at the Foreign Office, is imprisoned after being falsely accused of spying. The children befriend an old gentleman who regularly takes the 9:15 train near their home. He's eventually able to help prove their father's innocence, and the family is reunited. Oh.
For Franklin. Own Teffy's Christmas, 1910.
That's cute. As with previous decades, in the 1930s, Hong Kong it is the 1930s. Whatever, was the gateway to China, and all international flights terminated at this British outpost. By 1932, trans-Pacific flights from North America to China were becoming more regular, with a commercial run from San Francisco through Honolulu, Midway, Wake Island, and Guam to Hong Kong. They also carried passenger and mail into Hong Kong as part of the mail routes to Australia.
Traveling in China, a practical guide for English travelers.
And then
Helmet, flask, and rifles. Franklin is very well equipped. Helmet.
Right. Still don't know if I have what I need for this. I guess let's give it another shot. Maybe the key will work for this? I don't think so.
I must need something to continue. This plate appears to... This plate appears to... This plate appears to be...
Like that one moved.
This plate appears to be... This plate appears... This plate appears to be...
Poirot, stop it. Okay, that one moved.
This plate appears... This plate appears...
That one
This
moved.
plate appears... This plate appears... This plate appears to be...
Stop.
This plate appears to be... This plate appears to be...
Oh my gosh. This plate.
This plate appears to...
This plate.
This plate appears to
This
be...
plate.
This plate appears... This plate appears to be... This plate appears to... This plate appears...
Some of them moved.
Sumatra. South Africa? This plate appears. The New Siberia archipelago.
What am I missing here?
This plate appears to be able to move,
I think
but
I don't have what I need. We're gonna keep looking, and then we'll come back to this. Gosh, the music box is still going. Poirot, you don't need to primp.
Sir Carmichael's collection could rival that of a major museum. The door is locked.
You have a skeleton key. Whoops.
This unit contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's patients. Let us study them closely and see if there are any familiar names. No deaths on the records from A to D. They've been handled recently. No known names. Disappointing. Lots of dust. The records from E to Z have not been touched for years. No known names. Disappointing. Sir Carmichael's collect. I see some papers that were not there the first time I visited. Valuers report property. Building.
Oops. Building
Court
land.
and Brunskill. The name is familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works for?
So they're valuing property.
Ernest Logan.
Yeah, we read this already.
Lady
This
Clark,
was...
your wife is...
Yep, we read this
I
already.
estimate that Lady
Yep.
Clark... These daggers are on...
Okay. So the valuer's report was the only new thing. The door's open.
Order
That's
and
new.
method above all. Let us finish examining the mansion while no one is around.
Oh, here's some stuff. Ah, there's the brooch.
A dark dragon for a bright-haired maid. See.
I want a dragon.
I've already seen similar daggers. Attention, Franklin. Task list. A. Ordering Lady Clark remedies. Done. B. Tidying up real estate property files. Done. C. Calling the lawyer about inventory. Done. D. Update the tenant farmer list. Done. E. Update land rent accounting. Done. F. Ordering a restock of arsenic. Done. P.S. I have left on the living room table some of my things I don't want to keep. The locket and the dagger. I am sure you know why. Thora.
Well, that's suspicious. It's a soup ladle. Why am I looking at that? Why is that the only thing I can look at? I can't look at the underside of it.
Compass, point to the south. Bronze and magnetite, Han Dynasty, circa 210 BC, purchased in Hong Kong 1935.
Okay. Points to the south. That's probably a clue. I think this map, yeah, south is upward. Probably something to do with that.
There are some very valuable objects here. Traditional Chinese map. Facsimile. South is on the top of the map.
So is that a hint for like the other map? We've already looked at this.
Comside's private collection. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
No, dude, go back out there. I think I looked at everything that I could over here. Yeah. This music is kind of starting to drive me nuts. Ah, a pencil would work. Oh, that seems bad.
Miss Thorogray, Comside, Truston, Devon. Arsenic trioxide thallium. The Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25, 1928. Car Charlotte.
Nope, I looked at that. Man, I think this map is all I have, and I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do.
This plate appears to be able to move.
Wait, does something happen when I open? Okay, let me do that again. Oh no, is this like Simon Says? Well, I flipped those two, but nothing
This
happened.
plate appears.
Hush, 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 hush.
This plate appears
Hush,
to be
hush,
able
hush,
to
hush,
move, but
hush, hush.
something is.
Hush.
This plate appears. This plate appears. This plate appears. This plate appears.
Yeah, so some of those.
I must need something to continue.
Can I get a hint? Use a clue.
I must need something to continue.
Okay, so I don't have.
I must need something to continue.
I literally do not have what I need, I guess. Excuse me. Oh, can I look at the bear?
July 1920. Alaska Peninsula.
Maybe I could look at the other one. Because there was stuff hidden in the tiger.
February 1922, South Africa.
Oh, wait. Alaska, South Africa, Sumatra. Does that matter?
Alaska. This plate appears...
No, stop. Alaska,
South Africa.
South Africa.
This plate appears to be able to move. Sumatra.
Sumatra.
This plate appears to... This plate appears... This plate appears... This plate appears to be... This plate appears...
Oh, what am I missing? Let's do another round. This music is driving me nuts. Guess let's try back upstairs.
Best to leave her to sleep now.
Never mind, let's not try upstairs.
I am not going...
Nope, we're not leaving. I've got everything over there, right? I got everything here. Yes. Got everything here. That one was Sumatra. Unless I can look in that cupboard.
So come...
Got everything there. I have the key and I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Nope, got everything there. South is up.
There are some...
South is up.
How am I going to open this trunk? Let us examine it.
$19.27. I'm guessing that's the code. What? No.
Leaving the code on the trunk. What a strange character Franklin is.
I mean, he's not the only one to make weird choices. 31.28. Oh. Five. 20. I guess I'm gonna write these numbers down because I don't really know what they're for. We have a 5. We have a 20. And that's it. Over here we have a colon. I don't know if that's added or not. We have a 28 dot. And we have a 31. And a 7. Those like times? 7, 31. No, they have to be. Duh. Maybe the numbers don't matter. I wasn't really looking at what was in the photographs. Oh, I think I'm trying to make a complete picture. There we go. And that makes the time 7:20. Whoops.
So, what is this sound?
Ah.
I should be able to open the trunk now. There we are.
Can I just lift this? Yes.
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined tastes. Whiskey and other good...
Okay. Let's open some drawers. Empty. Empty.
Why has Franklin put an Allen key inside his trunk? I'll borrow it for a minute.
Why is the trunk so hard to open is really the better question. Oops. No. Do I have to like pick? Oh yeah, I have to pick which one I want.
An Allen key. It can be used in 5 positions.
Ah, that might be what I need. No, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. There we go. Now I need the think.
An Allen key.
Yes, I got it, Poirot. Whee!
Another screw.
Very good, Poirot.
This engraving is not very easy to understand. I need to sort it out.
It's just a slide puzzle.
Franklin must really love his country to have an engraving in his trunk. I think I heard the panel above release.
Whoever designed this furniture, man.
A signet ring? A signet ring with a code written on it. 1587. It may be useful to me.
Can I use the ring for the map? That didn't look like it would fit, though. Yeah, that's not the right. Oh.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
Oh boy. Well, he shot a deer? Well, I don't think it's a deer. I think it's like an antelope. A bear and a tiger thing. So I guess I'll just go with... Oh, but that has to be a...
The Alaskan Kodiak bear. Alaska.
I don't understand.
The lion of Sumatra. Sumatra.
Sure. Can't flip that one.
The African kudu. I heard the sound of a mechanism. Strange way of protecting one's safe. Triangulating one's hunting sites on the map.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to like have the two line up. Oh, so they intersected over where he shot it. Whatever.
These documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry. A dozen gold sovereigns. Some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much, hardly enough to justify your robbery. A dozen gold
Nope, no, we said that. What are these?
A dozen gold...
Nope. What's this?
Charlotte Clark, Comside, Churston, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Chim Sha Tsui, Kowloon, Hong Kong, Comside, 1935, January 1st. I wish you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always smiling as a child, sailing to distant countries and bringing back to us trunks full of wonder. At home, everything annoys me, starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of. I have nobody to share my feelings with, so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me? The simplest way the better. I am doomed. I still have 1 year to live, no more. How do I know? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr. Logan tells my husband in the most direct way the truth he conceals from me. So, I know. But my husband doesn't know I know. Please don't tell him. And if he shares the truth with you, act as you are surprised. Carl will probably speak in his usual convoluted way, but I wanted to be the first to announce it to you. It does matter to me that you are aware of what happens in Comside. Warm regards, Charlotte.
That does not seem ethical.
Sir Carmichael Clark, Comside, Churston, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Tsim Sha Tsui, Kowloon, Hong Kong. Comside, 1935, January the 12th. Dear Franklin, first, I wish you a good start to a successful new year. I have received your letter dated December 10th. Thanks for defending my interest against Wang, this robber. Things could have got pretty bad if you weren't a real cold-blooded guy. I envy you for that. Things go on here much as usual. Charlotte is moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Grey. She is a dear girl and a greater comfort to me that I can tell you. I should not have known what to do through this bad time but for her. She has an exquisite taste and shares my passion for Chinese art. No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you want to stay in China for 1 more year or even longer. I don't object. The longer you stay, the more opportunities you will have to increase our collection. Nonetheless, you should know that we miss you here, and that Charlotte will be gone by the time you come back. I am, dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother.
So they both know that she's dying, but they won't talk to each other about it.
Eton College School year, 1912-1913. Franklin Clark. School report for Franklin Clark. According to his teachers, Franklin was a good student, but lacked discipline.
Okay, now we go outside. Can I go out the front door?
I am not going to.
No, we have to go out the back door.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
Apparently their house stinks. Ew.
Brown pellets. Revolting. Brown...
No, I'm talking about the dead rat.
Tut-tut. The gardener does not follow the alignment. There, that's better. It is symmetrical. There, that's...
Oh, look at it.
There. Brown pet.
Well, I don't know what I clicked on, but onward.
Something makes me feel uncomfortable.
It's pretty cool looking. It is very haunted looking. What's over here?
It was probably the gardener who lit this fire. Look here. I wonder if someone wanted to get rid of these papers. This object would probably be useful to me. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Why did she leave personal belongings behind? Um... Oh. She didn't want to be accused of... Okay.
Everything that Thorgray has left behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most probably gave them to her. But she chose to leave them here rather than run the risk of being accused of theft. It is understandable when you know just how much Lady Clark mistrusted her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is she a poisoner?
Thorgray had no reason to kill someone who only had a few months left to live. The poison she ordered was for rats. The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path, not far from the property. I've finished here. I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
And it's gonna make me do all that. Can I just leave? Oh, this is probably gonna take me back. Oh, interesting. Oh, they put a little memorial up.
May you have peace, Carmichael. Charlotte.
That's sweet. Creepy church over on the other side. Okay. Now I gotta walk all the way back in here. You could walk a little faster, Poirot. Just a wee little bit. Oh, did he have his hat on outside? Guess I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's put it back.
April.
Did I put it back? Okay, there we go.
Perfect. Nothing else is keeping me here.
So responsible. I mean, we'll just leave the sick
I
lady
am not
alone.
going to leave campsite now. I still have some things to do.
Oh, right. We gotta call Hastings.
Hello, Hastings? I have finished in Sherdston. I will take the first train. Tell me, do you know how to restore writing on a burnt document?
Yes, you just have to soak a cloth with a hydrochloric acid solution and rub the sheet of paper. Then the characters appear.
Bien. You have been of great assistance, Hastings. Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
You will see, my friend. À ce soir.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Okay. I feel like we've got to be getting close. But I'm going to call it here for today. We'll pick up probably on Saturday and finish this up. I don't really know how much is left, so I'll have something else lined up in case there's only a little bit left. But I hope you had fun, and we'll finish this up on Saturday and find out who the murderer is. So I hope you have a good couple of days, and I'll see you later. Bye!